My name is Evan. I was 17 when this happened, senior year, small-town high school in Nebraska. Nothing fancy. 2 floors, old intercoms, and a smell of bleach that never left the hallways. It was the Thursday before spring break. The kind of day where no one's really focused, teachers counting the hours, students counting the minutes. I had second period in room 214 American History with Mr. Gaines. The guy was old school, chalkboard overhead projector the works, but he was cool in his own way, didn't care if we doodled as long as we were quiet. That morning, I remember watching the clock more than the lesson. 10:22 a.m. I know that exact time because I was sketching something stupid in my notebook and looked up right before it happened. 3 beeps on the intercom. Then silence. Mr. Gaines stopped mid-sentence. Everyone looked up. We'd had fire drills, tornado drills, even a lockdown practice earlier that semester. But this was different. A new voice came on the intercom. Male, calm, but not someone we recognized. Attention, staff. Lockdown protocol is now in effect. This is not a drill. There was a pause, then a click, then nothing. That's when everything shifted. Mr. Gaines moved faster than I'd ever seen him lock the door shut. The blinds turned off the lights. His face didn't show panic, but it sure wasn't calm either. We followed the routine group in the corner. Stay low, stay quiet. There were 19 of us in that class. We squeezed between file cabinets and the back wall, knees pulled to chests, hearts sinking with each breath. You could hear the hum of the exit sign above the door and the faint buzz of the intercom still open like someone forgot to hang up. A couple kids whispered, but Mr. Gaines hushed them with a finger to his lips. 10 minutes passed. No updates, no footsteps. Just the weird open channel static. That's when someone noticed something odd. The classroom door had a small rectangular window, covered with black paper taped on all 4 sides. Standard protocol. But now, it was gone. Not peeled off. Not torn. Just gone. Someone whispered, "Did that fall?" Another said it was there earlier, right? No one moved to check. Then the doorknob rattled, soft, like someone testing it gently. We all froze. A shadow passed across the window, just for a second. No sound, no face, just darkness moving across light. Then a knock, 3 taps, soft, measured, like whoever or whatever was out there didn't want in. They wanted us to know they were already close. No one said anything. Mr. Gaines held up his hand, signaling silence. His other hand gripped his phone, but I could tell he didn't have service. None of us did. The school was old, dead zones everywhere. The door didn't move again. No more knocking, just waiting. I was sitting between 2 filing cabinets near the back when I noticed something. The vent above the whiteboard, it was humming louder than usual. That low mechanical vibration that usually fades into background noise was now rhythmic pulsing, like breathing. I tapped Jenna, the girl next to me. She leaned in. "You hear that?" I mouthed. She nodded, eyes wide. Then, as if on cue, the intercom crackled again. 214, voice said. Calm. Hollow. Need confirmation. Mr. Gaines didn't answer. No one did. "You can hear me? Show 1 student at the window." When I realized the intercom wasn't broadcasting, it was listening. Someone was talking directly to our room, and they wanted to see us. We all looked at Mr. Gaines. He shook his head. But then the lights flickered. Just once. Then again. Then off. Complete black. Someone let out a stifled cry. Then a scraping sound. Long. Metallic. Like a chair being dragged across tile. But no one in our room was moving. The sound grew louder, then closer, but not from the hallway. It was coming from above, from the ceiling. Mr. Gaines turned on his flashlight, one of those old yellow mag lights, and pointed it at the vent. It was open. The cover had been unscrewed, and hanging just below the opening was something tied with string, paper, a photo. He stood, slowly reached up and pulled it down, held it to the light. His face went pale. He didn't show it to us, just folded it and shoved it in his coat. Then the intercom clicked again.
See you.
It was a different voice. Childlike, female, but flat, like reading from a script. Jenna started crying. Someone whispered a prayer. Then the door handle turned, clicked, unlocked, but none of us had moved. The lights came back on. The door slowly opened. No one there. Just the hallway. Empty. Mr. Gaines stepped forward against every rule, looked out, then motioned for us to stay. He walked into the hallway, disappeared. 30 seconds passed, then a minute. Then he came back. Shut the door. His face was white as chalk. "Moving to the main office," he said, quietly. When we got to the office, police were already there. Not for us, for the camera feeds. Someone had patched into the school's intercom system remotely. They never entered the building, but they'd been watching. They knew each classroom's number. They knew which rooms responded and which didn't. Mr. Gaines handed the folded photo to the principal. I saw it for just a second. It was our class photo from last semester. But all our faces were crossed out. All except mine. No one ever found out who did it. No one ever figured out how the vent was opened or why we lost power when the rest of the building stayed lit. But sometimes when I walk past room 214, I swear I still hear the intercom crackle. And once, just once, I heard a voice. "See you."